Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today I have a new video for you and it's another tag video. If you don't like Dylusions, then I'm sorry for you, then you have to look further or wait until I'm going to start with the new project. Right now I am at tag 5. We still have 5 more tags plus a book and a front cover to go, and the spine has to be made as well. So if you're not a fan of Dylusions, then I'm sorry guys, but it is what it is. And I really want to finish this because I really like how everything is coming together. For today I will be needing these stamps. And I already stamped and cut everything out. And the stamps that I'm using is the Merlady, the 69041. Under the Sea, the 37781. And the Ocean Life, 69058. So these are the stamps that I will be using for this tag. And I'm going to start with coloring the images. And after that we're going to do some decorating on a tag, some coloring, and when that's done we're going to put everything together and finish it. And then I can go on to tag number 6. Okay, so I've put a few colors on my working desk, on my glass mat. And the colors are Funky Fuchsia, Crushed Grape, Bubblegum Pink, Rose Quartz, Postbox Red, Lemon Zest, Squeezed Orange, Tangerine Dream, Pure Sunshine, and Laid Back Lilac. I am thinking of adding some Ranger Stickles in different colors just to make it a little bit more sparkly, because that's what I like my mermaid to be, and the fishes nice and sparkly and very bright. If you don't have Stickles, then you can use shimmer inks, or just take a look in your stash and use what you have. And if you don't have these Dylusions inks, then you could use watercolors as well, which is not a problem. So I'm starting off with some Tangerine Dream. And these are the water brushes from Dylusions, and I absolutely love them. And they are way cheaper than the ones of Tim Holtz, which is a good thing. That's what I think. Because our supplies are expensive. Right? Art supplies are very expensive. Especially the high quality ones. Okay, let's clean my brush. This is Postbox Red. This is just an imaginary crab. And I know that they're sea creatures, but even sea creatures aren't in one color, in one shade. So I'm just going to make like not a rainbow crab, but I do like to have it multicolors, because why not? Okay, some Funky Fuchsia. I know that I like bright colors. The people who are following me know I love bright and funky colors. And the cardstock I'm using, that is just the Dylusions cardstock. And you can't buy them separately, the cardstock. So what I do is that I grab, I just have one Dylusions original, the original one, that I use for this purpose. And whenever I need paper or I'm starting another project, I just rip out the pages and I'm using them to stamp the images on. So yeah, some more Tangerine Dream. Okay, so the eyes of the color is going to be light blue. And I don't know if you saw what I did, but I added some water to the ink to make the color less, what's the right word? Less intense. Okay. So if you like to have like more softer colors, just add some water to it. Okay, now I'm going to be using some lemon zest. You know, and you could use also some Glossy Accents. Instead of just stamping, you could also stamp it and emboss it with the new pebbles. That would also be a great idea. That gives everything just a little bit more shine. There are a lot of options. You could also color these with the cakes and sticks. You know, everything is possible. Sorry for the neighbors, guys. Because I just opened the door of the balcony because it's just too warm in the craft room. I love this little crappie. Now I'm going to be using some squeezed orange for the little claws. Don't know how to call them. Or should I just use... Oh, wait. Now I'm mixing everything up. That's not what I want. You know what? I'm just going to be using some Tangerine Dream. And just go over it. Color will be just a little bit different, but that's okay. Both of them are orange. Okay, I love this one. I'm going to set that one aside to dry. Okay, next. Okay, so these are the fishies that needs to be done. A sea star, another fish, fish, I mean, that was Dutch, and 2 seashells, and a tiny one. The rest is the body. Okay, so purple. This one is Laid Back Lilac. You know, and if you don't like to watch me color, you can just skip this part and just go forward to the part that I am starting with the tag. And because the background is going to be very greenish and with blue, because I really want to make a water scene, that means that the images on top will have to be colored with warm colors. Okay, I like that. Do we have polished jade here? No. Yes. I really like the purple with polished jade. I don't know why. It's just the combination that I like. And because I'm not mixing the colors, means that I can just lay everything next to each other. Okay. Now I'm going to be using the dark purple, the crushed grape, for this part. And the eyes, I want the eyes to be in a different color of blue. Okay, this is after midnight. Okay, but you could use the just indigo as well. Let me put it there. And I'm just going to dilute the color with some H2O. Yes. With other words, water. And then this little guy is also done. Okay, let's do this big guy. Let's go rose quartz. Why not? coloring these images is just so much fun. So relaxing to do, and usually when I'm coloring I'm listening to an audiobook or I'm watching some movie or I watch YouTube. Okay, so some pure sunshine. So what do you do when you are coloring? Do you watch a movie? Do you like to listen to an audiobook? Or do you like to watch YouTube in the meantime? These brushes work very well. I'm very pleased with them. And my dog is going to the balcony. I just hope that he stays quiet. Because there are a lot of dogs in my neighborhood. Some of them are very sweet and some of them aren't. My dog already been attacked for 4 times. And that's why he's very reactive to dominating male dogs. He just doesn't like male dogs. Sometimes we are lucky. Sometimes he does accept another male dog. And he does accept the male dog of my cousin, which is a very good thing. But yeah, that's about it. Female dogs aren't a problem, except when they are too dominant. He doesn't like other dominant dogs. He just doesn't like it. And I don't know, guys, but a few weeks ago I had to say goodbye to my senior dog. He turned 14 and a half. He was getting seizures, epileptical seizures. So then I knew it was time to let him go. And Leon, that is my shepherd dog, he was very lonely. He still is sometimes. So I thought, let me find him another brother. But the thing is, he's not accepting any new dogs in the house. So when I found one dog in Belgium. We went all the way to Belgium, 4 hours driving, 8 hours driving. No, 4 or 8, what was it? 4, yeah. And yeah, the meeting went very well between all the dogs. That was not a problem. But in the house, Leon did something which made me think that it was better that that new dog is staying with my cousin. So I don't have a second dog anymore. I only have Leon. And the thing with Leon is that he is just too protective about me, and he claims me. He doesn't want to share. So yeah, and I don't want to take any risks. So I let the new dog with my cousin. He's doing very well at her pack. So yeah, it is what it is, right? Can't help it. I do feel sorry because it was a very nice, sweet dog. It was a Belgian Schipperke, which is also a shepherd, and it's a small shepherd. Really, really small shepherd, but they are, the characters is just as a shepherd, you know, loyal, smart, intelligent, lots of energy, and yeah, it's really fun dogs. They are really much fun to have, and yeah, I feel sorry for myself that he can't live with me. It is what it is, right? And there's no way that I will bring Leon to a shelter just to have another dog. I can't do that. Because I know where that came from. The reason why he's acting like that, I do know where it's coming from. So yeah, it's not entirely his fault, but I get it. And I don't like how this guy is turning out. So I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm going to do a second try later on, because I have extra. Okay, let's do this guy. Let's do some red. And some pure sunshine. Squeezed orange. And a little bit of light blue. And After Midnight for the middle. And that one is done. Oh. Okay, which color shall we give him? Yeah. Some Tangerine Dream. Okay. Let's use... Which color shall we use? Some... Wait. I want... Which color is this? Pink flamingo. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Some After Midnight or just indigo for the eyeballs. And this one is done. And this little guy. Also with some pink flamingo. Cute. Nice pink fishy. I'm using some London blue for the eyes. Watered down London blue. London blue. Okay, so it's time to do these three. And I'm not going to make it difficult for myself, so I'm just... Let me add a little bit of lemon zest, because that one is almost finished. I know that there are quicker ways to do it, but right now I'm doing this method so that I don't spill anything. Okay. Which color, which color? First, let's use some yellow. Yellow is, by the way, the lemon zest. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a little bit of pure sunshine. And while it's still wet, I am going in with the ink from the corners until the middle. And I'm taking some yellow again. Okay, very cool. Love this. Okay. That's how you blend those colors. Okay, let's put that one aside. Uh-oh. Let me grab another piece of paper towel. Okay, let's do these ones. Let's do some pink flamingo. This one as well. Okay. And we also have some cherry pie. Okay. You don't see a lot of difference between these two color. The color is quite similar. That's the ice cream man. Okay, let's grab some Tangerine Dream. Okay, oh, this one as well. Always clean your brush in between. Let's see. Some Pure Sunshine. And now I'm going to let all the images dry. And I do think that I'm going to add some Ranger Stickles in different colors. Okay, so I didn't like how the other two fishies came out, so I am going to color them again. And I need, oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Some squeezed orange. So, when all the fishies are colored, we still need to color the body. Now I want to grab some red. It was this one. Okay, that's a little bit too dark. Okay. And I'm just going over the areas where has been doodled into the tentacles. Coloring is not rocket science. It's just a matter of patience and a lot of trial and error. Okay, so just take your time and have fun. Trust the process and you're good. And now, if these inks aren't your jam, then you could use other inks as well, like the Tim Holtz, how are they called? Not the oxide ones, but the other ones. Do I have it here with me? Yes, I forgot the name. The spray stains. You could color them in with spray stains as well. No, I don't want that to be red. I want that to be yellow. Let's see. Oh, I really messed that one up. It's okay. It's okay. You see, even I make mistakes. It ain't that bad actually, because I like the touch of shadow. Okay. The other part of the eye will go with some After Midnight. And this one is finished. Okay, that one goes there and can dry. So, last fishy. Which color shall we give him? Some pink flamingo. All right. And going to add some funky fuchsia. Yes. And Tangerine Dream. I really like orange and pink. Okay. Let's give the eyes a little bit of color. Diluted After Midnight. And this guy is done as well. So all the fishes are colored. Now I want them to dry. And when it's dry, I'm going to add Stickles. Okay. So now we're going over to the head. Okay, so as a skin tone, I will be using some vanilla custard. And the hair is going to be bubblegum pink. And I'm just going to color all of her hair in one piece. And then I let it dry completely. And when it's dry, I'm going over it with gel pens. Okay, drying is key, guys. If you don't dry your ink, if you don't dry your images after coloring them with ink or another medium, then yeah, it won't work. Okay. Just take your time. And I prefer letting them dry in natural way, not with a heat tool. And just take your time with these detailed images. And the way I cut these out is just with some scissors. I love the Tim Holtz scissors. They are my favorites. And for these little areas, I've used an X-Acto knife or a scalpel, don't know how you call them. And I just put little slits in it. I just cut little slits in it, and then I go in with my scissors and I cut the little pieces out. That's how I do it. Okay, a little bit more pink. So does anyone have like holiday plans? Because I sure don't. No, I don't have any plans. And maybe I will stay with my cousin. But I don't have any other plans. I'm just staying home, do a lot of crafting. And that's what I really feel like doing. Okay. Now the skin tone is going to be vanilla custard, and I'm just watering it down with a lot of water. I'm just going to take a piece of scrap paper. That is perfect. You could also use desert sand or any kind of brown colors if you prefer. But I prefer to do this. And taking some more vanilla custard that I don't like. That one was not clean. It's a little bit blue. Okay. And with the straight color, I'm going over the eyes. Okay. Like so. Then you have a two-toned face, but this is the way how I like it. But you just do whatever you want. Now I'm going to take some cherry pie for the lips, and then the face is done. Well, not completely, but for now it's done. Now we're going to the body, and let's do this one first, okay? Which one? This one, because of the skin tone. Let's do that first. Okay. I hope I have enough. I do. Barely. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So that's the skin tone. Okay, let's take some funky fuchsia. And some Tangerine Dream. Okay. Now the body. Okay, so which color shall we use? Maybe cherry pie with I prefer to use this is Pink Flamingo. Okay. That one goes first. And then I'll go on every loop. I'll put pink flamingo. Okay, next color will be orange. And again a tangerine. I'm not being too neat. I just want this to get done. This one. Okay. And let's pick another color. Which one shall we do? I think red. Postbox red. Is there still enough? No, let's add a little bit of red. That was a good decision. Red is always good. Alright, this one. And I think that I will do these things. I don't know how to call them. I think that I'm going to do the maybe a light orange. Light orange with the yellow. Okay, very pretty. Yep, I like it. Okay. Next is some yellow. Okay. With yellow, I mean actually lemon zest. Okay guys. And then a big tail, but we will cut off a little piece of this tail, but that's okay. Because it won't fit completely on the tag. Some more yellow. Okay, I like that. Oh, we need to do this one as well. Almost forgot. And I still need to cut out this little piece. Okay. We're done. Except for this one. This needs a little bit more. And I'm going to use my Sakura gel pens. And I actually do not know the name of the colors. So I'm just going to grab my yellow. And I'm going over it, over the details. And I have a little fly in my room now. Don't have a clue where that one came from. Probably because I left the balcony open. Can you guys hear him? Okay, this is orange. You can do this. You can do this with your Posca pens as well. I really like this. Okay, this is, I think, like a darker orange. So and because I let the ink dry, it is now not a problem to go over it with these gel pens. And I think it gives it a nice pop of color. Even more so. I think I'm going to keep it like this. Then this is going to be the mermaid. Awesome, right? I really like the yellow and the orange. Love it. Okay, so I am going to clean all this up. And I will be right back. Bye bye. Okay, so now that everything has been colored, all the fishies and all the other stuff, I want to add some Ranger Stickles. And I'm going for the, which one is this? Oh, they're the same. I have a double one. Okay, I have the sunflower. I want to add sunflower. It's kind of goldish color. I want to add to the yellow part of the mermaid. And I want to add Stardust to the hair. And also some of on the fishies. And I also want to use maybe some matching colors with this, how I colored, with the matching inks, what I've used. That's what I meant. So that is pink, yellow, of course. This color could be a match. I don't know for sure. This one sure is. Purple, not really. Maybe this one. No, I'm not going to do everything. Just a little, just like a few accents. And speaking of accents, you're also going to be using some Glossy Accents. Let's see if it works. Yes. It works. Okay, that's number one. And number two. I just put a drop of Glossy Accents and I spread it out with the top of the nozzle of the bottle. Okay. Like so. And if you wonder why this is so short, it's because the top was clogged. So I had to cut a piece off because it wasn't working. Alright. So I'm going to set the fishies aside so it can dry. And I'm going to use a old like this one. Yes. No, that brush is no good. I'm just going to use this one. I'm just going to use very cheap brushes. Because I want to spread the stickles out. And I'm using sunflower here. Because what's a mermaid without some stickles, right? Or without some glitters, I have to say. See, it has to sparkle. Okay, and this side. Okay. If you don't like glittery stuff, then you can leave this out, of course, but I sure do like it. And what I like about Stickles is that this glitter doesn't move around. Usually when you work with glittery things, everything goes everywhere and your whole desk is just, you know, covered in glitter. Which is not the case when you use Stickles. Okay, so the next one will be Stardust. Yep, I really like the Stardust. So that's that one, just a little bit. Here on the side. I love how sparkly this is. I love it. Okay, we're going to set that one aside to dry. Okay. Now we still have, oh no, 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 don't do that. Okay. Okay. Now, do we have anything orangey? Not really. Going to add some red. This is, by the way, Christmas red, and this one is Grapefruit. Oh, crappy crap. Okay, so this one is Grapefruit, and now I'm using Christmas red. I'm just going to add just a tiny bit, not a whole lot. Okay, like this. And maybe you could put some red here as well. Just be sure to not touch the eye, because that one isn't dry yet. Now I want to use Magenta. That one is not really coming out. Okay. That's enough. Now, these two little guys, I'm going to use Hibiscus. And some more Grapefruit. Okay, cool. And just a little bit grapefruit over the shells. Just going to use everything that I have laying around here. I forgot about that one. Alright, and some sunflower for the sea star. Okay, and now I forgot about this part, so some more Stardust. Oh no, wait, it wasn't Stardust that I used. It was sunflower. I am not going to color the body of the mermaid in glitter. Only, how you call it? I don't know the name in English. It's not the tail. It's just, in Dutch we say vinnen, but I really don't know what it is in the English language. Okay, so I really like it. Come on, mermaids need glitter, right? So next thing what I'm going to be doing is making the background of the tag. So let me clean up the mess here and then I will be right back. Okay, so let's do the background of the tag. Right? For the tag I am going to be using polished jade and London blue. And I'm starting off with polished jade and I'm using a gel plate as a palette. Okay, and I'm just going to touch the tag with the brayer just very lightly. And I can already tell that I need more paint. The gel plate is great to use as a palette. Okay, like so. Next is a little bit of London blue. These are just regular Dylusions paints without the shimmer. Just be mindful when you do this technique that whenever you mix colors, that you do use paints which are in the same family color, okay? Because if you're going to put on let's say red and blue, yeah, that won't make you happy. But this is great. Okay, I think that this is quite enough. Going to set this one aside. And the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to take the shimmer paints in the same colors as we used for the background. So that will be just some polished jade and some London blue. Okay, and we're going to mix them up. And this is the fishtail stencil, the large one. And I'm just going to take a dabber and just very lightly I'm going over the tag. With the shimmer paint, and if you don't have shimmer paints then you can do it with your regular paint as well. Okay, and if we lift up the stencil, then you can see some nice shimmer in the background. Don't know if you can see it. You see? Very pretty. Okay, so going to clean this up. The next thing that we're going to do is the border. And with this kind of projects, I always like to add something black, because black will make everything pop. Okay. So if you do a project like this, always add in a little bit of black. And for the black border, I'm going to be using the large Stitch in Time stencil. And I'm going to change the dauber and going to use just regular black paint. Not too much, a little bit goes a long way. That's what Diane always says. And I'm going to be using the stripy one. And I do want it to be straight-ish. Oh, come on. Like so. That's the first one. And we're going to this side. We're going to do the same thing. I don't see it very clearly, so I'm just going to remove the paint. Okay. That's number 2, and now we're going sideways. Oh, not sideways, I mean the part of the bottom part. Okay, that one is done. And the top. And ta-da! Awesome, right? I love this. I love it. Now we can add the images. Okay. Now you can see how the black will make everything pop. Body and the head. Should have a little bit here in the middle. Like so. Then the little fishies. I will leave that one out. Is that an option? Is that a better option, should I say? How do you guys think? Yes or no? Maybe like this. Alright, so I snipped off all the overlay, what was hanging around the tag. And now it's time to put on a quote and then we're done. So I was thinking of, picture it, me giving a frick. And I think that that's kind of suitable for this tag. And I want to snip off this little bit. No, that is too big. Don't like that. A little bit higher. Yep. And the only thing that's left to do is to outline the stickers. And we're done. You could also outline the border, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. You could also do the stenciling and doing some doodling on the stenciling, what we already have done. But I'm going to leave it as it is because, yeah, I just love it. I really like how this tag turned out. So this is going to be tag number 5 or 6. What is it? Where are my tags? And now I can't find them. Oh, here they are. So, it's number 1, right? Number 2. And number 3, which is not recorded, but I will include it into my tag book. This is number 4. This is tag number 5. And this is going to be tag number 6. So 4 more pages to go, 4 more tags plus the back and front cover, and then we can, yeah, then we can finish it up. I hope that you like this video, and I sure hope that you're going to give it a try. Maybe not with Dylusions, but you could use art by Marlene or Carabelle, Tracy Scott. Use anything that you have. Just be creative and have fun crafting. You know, it's just have a blast with your stuff. Just go through it and Play with the stuff that you haven't been used and that you haven't used in a while. And yeah, start creating. Have fun, everybody. And oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook group. The link is in the subscription down below. And I will also add all the materials that I've used. And I hope to see you at the next video. Bye bye, everybody. Happy crafting.